You guys finally got married. Despite a global pandemic, your day is finally here. Hello, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tiffany. I also go by Linda, and the bride Chantell, yeah, she goes by Linda too. And there's a table full of Lindas here in the room. Chantell and I met in 2012 working together at Chase. Little did I know one interaction would lead us to living together, traveling, and the best adventure of all, driving across country on a road trip twice and getting lost with almost no gas. Chantell is my person. She's the Christina Yang to the Meredith Grey, Grey's Anatomy reference. Chantell and I became a family, and she's the older sister I always wanted and never had. Our bond of being a family truly happened when we both lost significant people in our lives and stood by each other's side. Chantell, I know your mother and grandmother would be so proud and happy in the woman you are today and how beautiful you look. Science says energy lives within matter, and that energy is constant and ever going. Chantell, I want you to look at your hand. It seems empty, but it's not. You and your loved ones are made up of the same energy, the energy that has brought you together since the beginning of time. So when the physical body is no longer present, that energy is still around and in your hand. So place your hand on your cheek and close your eyes. Do you feel that warmth? That's your mom and your grandmother, and they're here with you right now and forever. So I offer you this. Anytime you miss them or feel alone, look at your palm, bring it close to your cheek, close your eyes, and feel their warmth. My person to find is the person I run to when things go wrong, the person to show me tough love, because Chantell does that, the person to listen or make me laugh and be with me even when I cry. And now, Chris, as you embark on this lifelong journey with Chantell, I guess you could be her person now. Her person to talk to about anything and everything, her person to love for the rest of her life. When Chantell first started dating Chris, I already knew deep down inside she was going to marry him, and he was going to be her person, her companion, and her best friend. Proverbs 18:22 says, "He who finds a wife finds a treasure." And Chris, congrats, man, because I know how much you said this was the one. And you finally found your treasure to cherish forever. 1 Corinthians 13:4 talks about what love is, and I added some advice to follow. Love is patient, so when things get tough and you get annoyed by each other's attitudes and behaviors, remember to have patience. Love is kind. I encourage you to speak words of affirmations to each other and give compliments that make you smile. Love does not envy. Remember to support each other in the dreams and goals you have, even if they don't make sense or they constantly change. Christopher. Love does not boast. When you're upset, remember the love you have for each other and make things right. Love is not proud. Be true and humble with one another at all times. Love is not rude. Acknowledge each other in the room, even when you're upset, and listen to your partner's advice. Love is not self-seeking. It's not easily angered. It keeps no records of wrongs. It does not delight in evil. It rejoices with truth. It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. It always preserves. Love never fails. Everyone raise your glass and toast to the bride and groom to do all things in love.
I'm back. The only thing that's left for me to do in this wedding, I think, no offense, is to be the DJ. Can I stand up here? This is kind of cool. Is to be the DJ, photographer. Let's get some B-roll here. So I didn't really formally prepare a written thing for this. So I wrote some notes. There's just too much to say. I'm not going to get emotional. Yo cociné hoy con cebolla and I let all las lágrimas salir, so I don't have any issue. It was Goya. Y si es Goya, tiene que ser bueno, ¿no? First of all, I'm lucky to be here right now, standing here, talking to you and you. Because Chris was the firstborn. And as you know, as a firstborn child, you get all the attention, you get all the love, you get everything. And then, I don't know where I was conceived, Disney World? Some shit went down, and I came along. Chris was not having it. It's a miracle, I'm telling you. He was found hiding under my crib. He was gonna kill me. Thank God. You guys were like sober, like, He had his, moment that he was literally Dennis the Menace growing up. Seriously. And then he got into a little Chris Tucker stage. And then 50 Cent, which you know. If you know, you know. And I don't know. He has a lot of different personalities. Now he's here pimping out his dog. Bueno. It's funny how genetics play a role too, because clearly we're very different. He's chonchi, like I say. I'm skinny, flaco. I got the nose. I got the soft hair. Bueno, hair, period. Here. Sometimes the other day he was looking at me up and down and he was like, damn, I'm so jealous. And I'm like, this should take work. I was the last one getting ready because this thing was, I was telling my cousin, is the line right? If you guys want to know where the restroom is, just that way. My brother's never really been a guy of words, to be honest with you. Chris, te estoy echando pa'lante, but I'm behaving. He's never been a man of words, but really more so in his actions. So growing up, once I got over the whole kill me phase, everything that was his was mine. And, if my dad started something, he would finish it. My dad has to go make money, and pagar la casa. Chris is the one who helped me finish learning how to ride a bike. Particularly because he was chasing me, I think, and then I got on it and I was running. But riding a bike, driving a stick shift car. He's the reason that I had booze underage. There's a lot of perks to being the younger brother. Then my mom always wanted to have, potentially, another kid, right? But in the house, she was outnumbered because it was always us boys. And then Chantell came around. And now my mom is certainly not as outnumbered, but it's been really nice to have you part of the family and to certainly be setting my brother straight. And one thing that I really find a lot of comfort in is the peace that I have, knowing that you guys are good, gracias a Dios. That you guys are good, that you guys are, organized, professional. Your house smells really good too, like the plugins, even though I'm allergic. When I go take care of the dogs, I unplug them all. I really do. He's like, he does. But I'm really, really happy today that, you guys can now relax, some drinks. I'm looking forward to what the future brings. And I love you both. And I really, sky's the limit. So, pa'lante. Amen. Let's get your glasses.
Mi nombre es oficialmente Rosa Costa González. La mayoría de ustedes me conocen a mí por Neise o por Nana, pero no. Él le encanta mi peinado y siempre me está diciendo que le gusta elegante. Ok, yo quiero agradecerles a todos ustedes que han compartido con nosotros esta noche, que ha sido una cosa tan linda, tan importante, sobre todo para mí, que soy la abuelita, que los quiero tanto. Estoy adquiriendo una nueva nieta, pero ya estoy cansada de nietos. Quiero bisnietos. Quiero bisnietos y lo antes posible. Porque ya a mí no me quedan muchos años y yo quiero conocer a mis bisnietos. Así que lo estamos a disfrutar, pero quiero agradecerle enormemente a todos ustedes que han compartido. De más está decirle cómo yo me siento, sobre todo por ser la única abuelita que en este momento cuerpo presente que ellos tienen, y me parece que para mí es un gusto y una satisfacción, no solamente como yo me siento de estar aquí y verlos a ellos tan felices, pero también yo me siento en representación de todas las mamás, los papás y los abuelitos que no pueden estar aquí en este momento en cuerpo presente. Yo me siento como una representación de ellos que están en el cielo y yo sé que están muy contentos, que están disfrutando esto tanto como lo estamos disfrutando nosotros y que le están mandando un mensaje de bendiciones para ustedes dos en el momento tan importante de su vida. Muchísimas gracias y que Dios los bendiga a todos.